This right here, NFL Live, NFL Super Bowl Live.
That doesn't come along very often.
Where you coming through?
Standing in front of this.
Tom Cruise, you see it. I want y'all to hear it, copyrights. So hear the commercials, hear the game, and let's enjoy. Like and subscribe.
Every seemingly impossible conquered. Yet there's always another accomplishment never achieved. There's always new heights waiting to be reached. Stepping into the unknown, being first, comes with unbelievable pressure. A lot of people see you guys as a villain. How long did it take for you to let that loss come? It's redemption. How are you feeling right now? About the third. Pretty deep, but I'm the emotions always like this. But I look closely at these fierce competitors and I don't see fear or hesitation. I see the very best in the world. Men who have worked and dedicated their entire lives for today. We don't understand what they're listening. We fly around, we make plays, we win the game. When the Chiefs take the field today, they are walking in someone else's footsteps. Their hearts are set on reaching further, soaring higher than any team ever has. A third consecutive Super Bowl title, an achievement this league has never seen before. The opportunity to win a third consecutive Super Bowl is surreal. It's one of the most special teams I've ever been on in my life, man. I love my teammates. I love being part of this team. The best team of all time. I want this thing now more than ever. The final test, an Eagles franchise on its return to finish the job. A Goliath that has imposed their will, their speed, their strength on anyone and everyone who's gotten in their way. They're trying for control. This flock of Eagles is heading to New Orleans. You dream about this as a little kid. We put in so much time, sacrifice so much. But the dream was to just make it to the Super Bowl. We're writing our own story, and that's all the story that matters. The mission is clear. Win here and be remembered forever. The Kansas City Chiefs, the Philadelphia Eagles, one last game on this iconic stage to challenge the impossible, to say goodbye to never and forever be known as a world champion. Welcome to Super Bowl 59.
And so it's time to play. Spanish language broadcast is available tonight on Fox Deportes. As the Eagles will get the ball first in Super Bowl 59, we are ready. These players itching to get going. Chiefs won the toss, as you saw, and so we'll see Saquon Barkley on the field first. Then Javi Pollard as the Chiefs go for history. And the Eagles go for their second Lombardi. Super Bowl 59. Here we go. And the Eagles will start from their own 30-yard line, where we will see Jalen Hurts lead the show in one of his best games ever.
Eagles got the ball first possession. It's starting the quarter off, right?
Things for him. Not turning the ball over, making great decisions, and then he's got to do a great job handling the Chiefs blitz package, getting the ball out of his hands quickly to his dynamic skill players.
Here's Saquon Barkley for the first time, sneaking around the edge and spinning his way up to the 34-yard line, giving 4 yards on that first run. Well, Barkley had a season for the ages. It's the 9th ever back to cross 2,000 yards rushing. He's been even better in the playoffs, and as you said in the open, he's a home run threat every time he gets it, Tom.
Yeah, it's obviously an MVP caliber season, and no surprise, starting the game, giving it to your best player right around the edge, and you're going to see an awful lot of that tonight, getting the ball in his hands. That's what these World Championship games are all about.
Here's Hurts. Can't find anyone. Now looks and throws. And has a complete completion. It's Devontae Smith. It's inbounds for a first down.
Just a good job. Kind of an awful timing play here. The ball's really not supposed to go to him, but on the scramble, Smith gets out of the kind of vision of the Chiefs secondary and Hurts. Great throw on the run. I think Devontae Smith's one of those guys tonight. He's very unsung for this team. A lot of attention is focused on Barkley in the run game, Brown in the pass game. We'll see what kind of impact he can make tonight.
First down is Barkley on the right side. Barkley into a roll of Chiefs after picking up 3 on that carry. So interesting to see how Steve Spagnuolo plays defense against Barkley, right?
You saw it right there on those first 2 carries. It's a great team-oriented defense. They all play hard. They attack the football. There's Coach Spagnuolo right there. One of the all-time great defensive coordinators in the NFL. He preached all week. You've got to run from the backside. We can't leave tackling Saquon Barkley up to one guy. We need a lot of bodies around the ball. They've done that the first 2 run plays of this game.
Hurts. Sometimes this is the Barkley who was taken down. What a great tackle by Nick Bolton. One of the heroes from their Super Bowl win against the Eagles 2 years ago.
Terrific play here by Bolton, just wrapping him up. Saquon nowhere to go. And they're on the ball, going to try to limit some of these pressures that Kansas City gets to on 3rd down. Not a bad idea by Kellen Moore in this Eagles offense.
3rd down, no blitz here, but Hurts has some pressure. Steps away, looking to run. Hurts racing towards the ball. Not going to get there. Brian Cook came up from the safety spot to make that stop. And bring a 4th down at about 2.
What's his name?
Might be a little long for the brotherly shove, or maybe not.
I'll tell you what, they're going for it. Eagles play aggressive. They do this a lot, and this will be all of 2 yards. No brotherly left formation here. Now, Hurts from the gun. Back to pass, going deep. For a sideline. A.J. Brown. There's a penalty too, but Brown with a big play over that too. Let's see what it holds.
Pass interference.
So huge indicates the big play to Brown, and obviously a 4th down conversion.
He's a big, physical, strong receiver. Just getting off the press on McDuffie. Oh, don't like that one bit. This is too critical of a game.
Oh, it don't count.
The hand fighting's going on down the field. What do you think, Mike?
You put the hand in.
And certainly I agree. When you look at there's hand fighting, there's a little bit of shove at the end and a trip. I think it's one that did not need to be called.
Fuck!
We saw in these games, you let the players play. It should be decided on the field. Don't like that call to start the game.
And so now the Eagles lock the punt away. And sends it out there. Remigio waiting with the punt way up there. Remigio looking for a little room. And not much. Is played well by the Eagles special teams. So, controversial penalty right off the bat. But the Chiefs will see it now. Mahomes will get the ball when we come back.
Welcome to Java Chat, Battle of the Coffee Brand Band.
King. This ain't the Dunkings. Where the hell are Matt and Tom?
Forget them suckers. Matt Damon and Tom Brady don't have the heart of a champion. We got a new squad, Dunkings sequel, LlX and Belichick. Dunkings! A little more spirit on the, on the charge next time. We got a 4th Dunking too coming. Oh my God. Hey man, is that coffee? What are you doing in there? I'm just trying to find the character. We got to battle the barista by. I'm all in for Dunkin'. You should have paid for Matt. I told you that. Dunkin'! I'm about to get roasted!
Like a dark seasonal roast with coriander and slight balsamic drizzle.
Sounds like what's in my garbage disposal.
See you, coach. How much to wait a half hour to get my commercial wrong on the cup?
Nobody wants a goat milk, double half calf, soy milk cap. You could just brew it. It's beans and water.
Oh, damn. Listen, Dunkin's for all of us. America runs on Dunkin'.
I'm the first Viking who wouldn't kill a dragon. First you're right. All right, bud, you ready?
It's a new Jurassic Park movie coming to something too. I saw it.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Let's put this shit high.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my pants. What the fuck is the fear? Making the tears rain down like a
That's what he do.
That's beautiful. That makes me cry. Oh, that's so bad.
Download the Fox Sports app and play the Fox Super 6 Super Bowl Challenge for free. Make your picks today for a chance to win a $1 million prize.
Well, controversial call right off the bat on this play. Would have been a 28-yarder on 4th down, and that's what they get. Nick Sirianni was hot during the break. Mike, I know you talked to New York. What's the thought process on that call?
The thought process was it was a push up to the head, not your typical hand fighting when it gets to the head. But to me, I still think it's not enough to be a foul.
Well, the Chiefs get it. Here's Mahomes for the first time on offense. Quick throw in the middle, and it has a completion right away. Juju Smith-Schuster had a couple of huge catches in the AFC Championship game. Delivers with 11 right off the bat. And a quick first down for Patrick Mahomes, who has certainly been here before. 3-time Super Bowl MVP, and you'll see a lot of that. The quick passes, we've been so good.
Yeah, he kind of started his career as kind of a gunslinger, 50 touchdowns in his second season. In the biggest situations in this game, it'll be 100% about him. And right there, starting off the bat with this incredible vision he's got. You saw it there on the first throw. He catches it, ball comes out of his hand quickly, an absolute strike.
On the fake on a quick throw, trying to get Worthy, the speedster. Great tackle by Cooper DeJean. Rookie on rookie out there for a short gain to Worthy. Well, you thought about the Chiefs, and they have just found ways to win. It's amazing how good they are in these clutch situations. I mean, they won 17 games. 12 of them were one-score wins. 12 of them were comeback wins. It's just, if Patrick Mahomes has the ball late, they're winning the game.
Yeah, he's got a fear factor instilled in these defenses and a belief in his own team, and they believe in him, and that carries you a long way.
There's Mahomes on second, 6 over the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended for Travis Kelce that time, and it's a third long coming up. Andy Reid, his 33rd NFL season, 26 as a head coach. What a job. 6 Super Bowl appearances. Find him top for the second most all time.
This is the go-to guy right here for Patrick.
Third and 9. 4-man rush. Mahomes. Pressure. Steps away. Running around. Way back there. Throws as he gets hit. It's up there. It is. Nearly intercepted. It's incomplete.
Well, the only way for them to affect Patrick is to get immediate pressure. And the one thing the Chiefs don't do a great job of offensively is their offensive line holding up for long periods of time. Jalen Carter gets in there late, and that ball's hung up there a little bit. Rodgers knocked it away. Good stop there for the Eagles. Some good defensive football here to start the game.
There's a rise of the punt away to DeJean back deep. Another good kick. Here's DeJean. Makes a nice move. DeJean finding his way out across the 30 and a nice little return. Early in this first quarter, each team's had it once. Eagles get it back in a scoreless game.
The Avengers are not coming. Who will keep the American people safe? Us?
Why, you got someplace to be?
None of us can fly. We all just punch and shoot. LlX, have you slept?
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
I'd like not to die today.
Marvel Studios Thunderbolts. New trailer online now.
An MSC cruise isn't just a vacation, it's a holiday full of European style.
And all the things Americans love too. Come on, Bloom, I need some buffalo wings. Stop.
There are a ton of football matches.
Games, football games. Woo!
Vorrei rigatoni alla matriciana, per favore.
Signora?
What he said.
That is a big.
It's American. Of course it's big.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
No. No.
Just dance.
You ready for some adrenaline, Bloom?
I was born ready. How high is that?
So high. Holiday! Was that good?
Dinner jacket.
Dinner t-shirt.
Privacy.
Privacy.
Architecture.
Architecture. Slime.
Gelato.
Froyo. Football.
Schedule.
Okay, now you're just doing it on purpose.
What a vacation.
Don't you mean holiday?
My bad.
We should stop now.
Yeah.
All right. Little Caesar's Crazy Puffs. Whoa.
Is this little bitchy? Birthday cake comes in. It is so cute. My dad's eating Crazy Puffs again. Don't ask.
Whoa. Have you tried the new bacon ones? There are bacon ones?
Pizza, pizza.
Tonight's game on Fox is sponsored by Marvel Studios Thunderbolts, only in theaters May 2nd, and by Tostitos, the official chip and dip of the NFL. Pretty great moments there. Chiefs obviously trying to make history tonight, going for the fourth Super Bowl in 6 years, 3 in a row.
It's the first time the president ever did that.
Eagles looking for their second Super Bowl victory, and you look at what this Eagles team has done. This is since their bye, right? 15-1. One game they lost, Jalen Hurts got hurt early in the game, and Jaden Daniels was absurd for Washington. So that bye really reset their team and really changed how they play. They went more to the run game after that, and it has worked. Circle the 31 here. It's Barkley up the middle, and there's not much there. So far early, Chiefs doing a nice job.
They do play great run defense, and we talked to Coach Spagnuolo this week. He said, we've got to make sure we build this flat wall from behind. I want to make sure I see the jersey numbers of all my guys. I don't want them turning their shoulders. And then we all got a pursuit of the ball because no one knows when Saquon can break it. They've done a great job on the first 3 carries of the game.
Yeah, he said we need our DBs to realize even if the play's in the direction, they're in it. Pursuit of the ball. Here's Hurts to throw. Got a lot of time. Over the middle, he goes, open his Dallas Goddard. He's got a connection on first down into Chiefs territory.
They lost track of Goddard, who just has a simple over route, and the safety Reed just kind of drops him. I think he thought that he had help over there on the other side of the ball, but nothing to be found. Easy throw and catch there for Hurts. And they're right back on the ball, put a little pressure on their on the Chiefs defense to get lined up.
Barkley outside. Olsen, but then Danner was a nice shot to get out there. Had some help, too, from Connor. As Nick Sirianni, in his 4th year, Tom, pretty impressive. Been in the playoffs every year, 2 Super Bowls, already 3rd head coach to reach a Super Bowl 2 times in his first 4 years.
There's a lot to like about him as a coach. He's obviously been a winner. He's got great command. And he's the nicest guy in the world 6 days a week. And then on game day, he sees red. And all that competition comes out. He's a fiery guy. We're sure going to see a lot of that today.
Chiefs looking at a blitz. Here's Barkley pushing his way forward inside the 45, down to about the 42. Big Turk in there for Sean Morton on the tackle. One of the underrated defensive line in the league, probably because he plays next to Chris Jones all the time.
I know. What a great interior between Jones and Morton. And Morton, he's been a dominant player here for this defense. Very aggressive in the run game. And very solid in the pass game as well. He's been a great impactful player for them down the stretch.
35. Late pressure. Picked up. Hurts slings it high. Connor took a shot. And there's a penalty. Trent McDuffie was there on the head, and that one may have been upstairs to the head.
Yeah, it was a high throw. And Goddard was going up for it. McDuffie was too. Again, it looked somewhat incidental.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness defense.
Not much there either.
59 penalty for the previous foul. Automatic first down.
I don't like that one either.
Well, you're 0 for 2.
I know. I just think, you throw the ball high in the defense and he barely gets hit in the face. And I just always feel like these big games come down to, 1 or 2 calls. And look, I was on the end of a tough rule. And I was glad Twitter wasn't around then. But I can see the whole Chiefs defense didn't like that one either.
And so that gives the Eagles the first down.
There hasn't been much pass rush from the Chiefs earlier. I like the way that Hurts has kind of stood in the pocket and delivered the ball accurately to see if they can generate it without having a blitz.
Left side slips down inside the 30 and might end up losing a yard there. I didn't expect to see that on the turf here tonight.
Yeah, his feet are moving a little fast. There's Patrick Mahomes over there. He wants to get right back out on that field and go. I'm sure, even when we talked to Chris Jones this week, we said, how do you keep Saquon from going for 150? He said, they're not going, he's not going for 150. So they are intent on stopping this run game. So I think they're seeing some of those passes open up a little bit. Maybe the Eagles can use the pass to soften up things in the run game.
What's coming? It's picked up. Hurts going down.
The first one.
He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I was wondering how they were going to pick this up. Saquon comes across, picks up the blitzer, Connor, and then he makes a great throw to Jahan Dotson on Jalen Watson.
See what he got there.
They're a little short.
You're going to replay assist this and bring this back out. That's obvious from that replay. He's a little short. But it looks like the Eagles will have it at the 1, 1st and goal when we come back.
There are over 500,000 square miles of the U.S. unreachable by any cell phone tower. Places where emergency texts never sent, where emotional messages are not received, and countless memories are left unshared.
Doing good. You're doing good.
But T-Mobile is about to change that. T-Mobile partnered with Starlink to launch hundreds of satellites, creating the only space-based network that automatically connects to the phone you already have. And because connection means everything, we're inviting anyone on any wireless carrier to experience it for free.
You won't believe where I am right now.
T-Mobile Starlink. If you can see the sky, you are connected.
So why can't we say we're the best home shopping site?
Because while true, you just can't say that legally.
So I can't say Homes.com is the best.
No.
What if we jumbled up the words?
Home's best is com.the.
No.
What if we said it in Spanish?
Homes.com es el mejor.
No.
What if we whispered it? .com is the best.
No.
Fine. What if he said it?
Homes.com. It's the best.
Mr. Freeman, I'm sorry, but we can't say that.
Say what?
Homes.com is the best.
Ah,
Homes.com.
it's the best. Hey, man, play my gallery music.
Say it.
Oh yeah, these glasses, they have a camera.
Hey, Meta, tell me about this artist.
Urs Fisher is known for his unconventional work.
Should we touch it? Hold it like that.
Hey, Meta, film this.
Get in it. Let me show it. What?
Oh, no. Hey, Meta, delete that video.
This is Pato Award. His last name's Irish, but his first words were. Pato's the fastest 25-year-old on 4 wheels. He's tasted every kind of victory, except for the lactose variety. Pato looks like a one-man boy band. He charms like a British spy. He smells like burnt rubber, and he doesn't have fans. He's got groupies. So whether you love him or love him, take a look at the next face of IndyCar. This is Pato Award. Welcome to the fastest racing on earth. That great blitz pickup we saw before with Saquon gives Dotson a little time to make that little hesitation stutter move. And Hurts finds Jahan Dotson down the field. He comes up a little short with the knee down. Good job with the quick replay to get it right. But again, some of these unsung heroes and right into the Eagles' favorite play, the Burley Show.
Hurts on the sneak. Drives his way in. Touchdown.
Well, they used the long cadence. We heard a few cadences in there to make sure the Chiefs didn't jump in, and this play's been virtually unstoppable. And we asked some of the Chiefs players this week, how do you stop that play? Chris Jones, you see that technique. He was trying to just throw his back into the offensive line. It's just so much power as they push you right into the end zone. Pretty certain that was the play call they were going to call from the 1-yard line.
That's if it was credit.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. That is up and through. And so it's 7-0 Eagles in the early going. Coming up, Kendrick Lamar performs in the Apple Music Super Bowl 59 halftime show. Jalen Hurts had 3 rushing touchdowns, tied a Super Bowl record in this game 2 years ago against the Chiefs. He had 3 in the championship game. The problem is, as you point out, you can't practice against that.
Yeah, it's a very difficult play to stop because if you're the Chiefs defense, there's no way to really simulate that in practice. And that's ultimately the real challenge. Not are you dealing with, like I said in the pregame, the biggest offensive line in Super Bowl history with Jurgens, Dickerson, Mailata, Mekhi Becton, and Lane Johnson. And that push, they're just got, I don't know, 350 pounds each times 5. I wasn't a math major. What's that, 1750?
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight, and they're pushing in one direction, and then he's got the guys behind him. It's just the whole thing. You see Chris Jones right there. He's not very happy about having to stop that play. And I think we talked about that. And they said, interestingly, the Chiefs defense, we know they're going to run it. We can't allow them to get to those situations where they want to call that play. Fortunately, that situation, they did have to defend it and couldn't stop it there.
There have been 2 big penalties, one for each team that have gone the other way. The Eagles took away on a 4th down, and that penalty on McDuffie, which you didn't like either, helped give that touchdown. Here are the Chiefs. Media bouncing around. Couple of great returns in the postseason. That time out across the 30. And we'll see Mahomes for the 2nd time on offense. This Chiefs team has been incredible with Andy Reid and Mahomes and Kelsey, Chris Jones. Look what they've done. Since 2018, the most regular season wins in a 7-year span. 17 playoff wins, also the most in that time. And then 5 Super Bowl appearances, 3 titles. I mean, it's incredible that Patrick Mahomes has been a starter 7 years, and they've been in this game 5 times. Only one that can relate to that is you. There's Mahomes to throw. Time. thought about going deep. Stick comes back underneath and hits Juju Smith-Schuster. Up to the 38 he goes. But it looked like he wanted to take a shot there, but it wasn't there.
Yeah, they do. Trying to take a shot down the field. And Patrick's giving it a good long look, making sure the protection's set. He had Kelsey on an outbreaker and wasn't open. Then he wanted to throw it deep, pulled it back, and with that great poise and composure that he has, finds Smith-Schuster for a 6-yard gain.
He's going to give it a green punt. He's going to get the rush up the middle, 2 yards on that play. Well, you talk about trying to get the explosive play so hard. This Eagles defense, #1 in the league behind that man, the veteran, Vic Fangio, one of the greatest defensive coordinators of all time, coordinating in his second Super Bowl. The other one was right here with the Niners.
Fangio's been an unbelievable coordinator. He would rather die death by 1,000 cuts than give up a deep ball. He's not giving one up today. They're going to have to work hard to find explosives in the pass game.
Third and 3. Mahomes pressure. Steps away on the run. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, of Mahomes under heavy duress that time. Had to get rid of her.
Big pressure's been a factor. Here's Nolan Smith at the bottom of the screen. Going up against Juwan Dotson. Just enough pressure to force an errant throw there by Patrick. And a lot of zone defense from the Eagles. Some of those guys just got to sit in those holes so Patrick can make an easier throw right between the numbers.
Holy kick. Eugene's going to let it go over his head, and into the end zone it goes, and so the Eagles will take it on out. Philly defense frustrating Mahomes in this offense so far. 7-0 Philadelphia here from New Orleans.
Doritos.
Yeah.
Hey, babe.
Is that circle, right?
Of course.
Water with
Huh?
Order Circle water bottle.
Circling several water bottles.
Ew.
Circle helps you drink more water.
I know, the one with 100,000 flavors. Loser, you got Circle.
100,000 orders confirmed.
Hey, honey.
You got Circle! America, Circle just delivered Adam's orders. One could be yours. Seriously, check your front door.
Did I send one to you?
What is your address?
Excuse me.
Would you consider playing us?
For the Ultras.
Oh, we're kind of at a high level.
Yeah, Mom.
You guys sure you want this?
Please serve.
That was fun. Playing for those Ultras.
They got sports. Flip it real hard. Flip it real hard.
You know we're professional athletes, right?
What sport?
I smell Ultra.
Remember that white lady on Home Alone?
Play for an Ultra.
Catch Kendrick Lamar at the top of his game in the Apple Music Super Bowl 59 halftime show. Coming up soon.
Tonight's game on Fox is sponsored by
I lost.
Zero alcohol, just 29 calories. By Intuit TurboTax. Now this is taxes. And by YouTube TV. There's no TV like YouTube TV.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 59 here at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. And Skycam coverage provided by Michelob Ultra here today. 7-0 Eagles have it. And they'll get it back. Defense playing well so far. A touchdown on the brotherly shove from Jalen Hurts. Start this one from the 20. On the fake. Floats one on a high throw. It's dropped by Johnny Wilson, who hasn't seen the ball in the playoffs. Let's go downstairs to Aaron Andrews.
Well, Kevin, as we talked about, Chris Jones not a fan of the brotherly shove, and it's because of what it does to your body when you're trying to defend it. Here is Jones on the bench after that QB sneak, and you look at what the athletic trainers are doing with him, trying to work out his neck. And then, of course, here's head coach Andy Reid walking up and down, trying to get this offense going. Slow starts here early.
Yeah, that's been a thing here, and we know that. Here's Barkley, and he's off to a slow start because the Chiefs are playing him well. Tom, you know about some slow starts as well, huh?
Oh, man, we got to bring that up. I didn't score a touchdown in the first quarter of a game for the first 9 Super Bowls. Only in my last Super Bowl was I able to get the team in the end zone. So sometimes it just finds a little bit of, it takes a little time to find a little bit of rhythm. And again, all these games are so long. There's not a ton of momentum. It's a neutral crowd. It's a 4-hour and 15-minute game. So everyone right now is just trying to feel things out.
You know what they say, 10th time's a charm. Here's Hurts looking to throw. Devontae Smith makes a catch and fingers his way through. It should be a first down. Great effort from Devontae Smith, who broke through Nick Bolton's tackle.
Okay, he's a terrific receiver, but it starts with protection. You got Mekhi Becton on Chris Jones, the all-pro pass rusher. Giving Hurts enough time. He's delivering the ball very accurately tonight. 5 of 6 with 1 drop. Couldn't start any better for Hurts.
That time, near side, Thompson makes his second catch. Spring for a first down for him. He had 1 catch all postseason. It was a touchdown against Green Bay. He's got a couple big ones early in this one.
Yeah, not much pressure there again by the Chiefs front 4. They didn't choose to blitz anybody. Hurts is kind of standing back there surveying the field. On the top of the screen, he had Goddard. The bottom of the screen, he had Dotson, both wide open. This may be one way to, again, use the pass to soften up some of this run defense.
Designed on Hurts. It's a great block from Barkley. And then surges his way down to the 45. Picks up 9.5. Barkley got a good lead block there after like the fullback.
And one of those plays, too. Here's Barkley just on the lead block. And then Hurts just trailing right behind him. Oh, sorry, that's Jurgens. Really good coordination there down the field blocking.
Saquon takes it down to the 41. You know, Tom, interesting with the Eagles' offensive line, they were so banged up in the NFC Championship game. Landon Dickerson started at center, hurt his knee. Cam Jurgens was active, but didn't want to play because his back was killing him. But you see, they're both back in there right now in their normal spots. Jurgens at center and Dickerson at left guard.
Yeah, and that's a very good feeling for the offense to know that. Guys, look at this formation.
Wow. Interesting, they're just going to run it right out of the gut. With Cable that time, and it runs into Bolton. Yeah, if you're going to talk about the offensive line, and then they line them up over the sideline. So you look at this offensive line for Philly. It is massive. Average 338 and 6'6", tallest and heaviest line in Super Bowl history. So we thought, you know, think about a little idea of how different that was in Super Bowl I.
That's 338 preseason weight. That doesn't include Thanksgiving, the Christmas holidays. I'm sure they're not in their playing weights right now.
Eagles going quick here. England tackled immediately. So we talk about the difference, right, with the Eagles' size, and then you go back a long time ago, and the size, well, it's a little different. Super Bowl I, today's offensive line, they weigh basically 100 pounds less.
Imagine that. The evolution of human beings and the evolution of football. This is a big man's game. Look at those big, I missed them. Those big 5 fellas up front. See if they put a lot of pressure on this third quarter. Either 4-down territory, if they can get it to the third 1.5.
Everybody's coming on the blitz. Penalty flag. Karlaftis gets home along with a couple others, but there's a penalty in the secondary, and it's going to go against the Chiefs.
Outside. Defense number 9, you line up in the neutral zone. The 5-yard penalty, get out for a first down.
They get it on Charles Omenihu.
There's Omenihu right there. Just got a little too into the neutral zone. Yeah, right there. Just a free first down. That was an all-out blitz from Coach Spagnuolo, knowing that I can't give up 2 or 3 yards. I'm going to try to force the ball out. They get home. Just not a necessary penalty there for the Chiefs defense. Kind of a gift.
Final seconds of his first quarter. Hurts on a keeper. He's in some trouble, and he's going to go down for a loss. Jamari Connor, who's a great run stopper, came up from the secondary to make the stop. That takes us to the end of the first. Andy Reid showing some emotion. 7-0 Eagles after one. Super Bowl 59.
What if there was no galaxy far, far away, and every second didn't count, and she never did let it go, and no one ever did get murdered in this building? Then that would really suck, wouldn't it? But hey, there is a galaxy far, far away, and every second does count, and she did let it go. And best of all, a whole bunch of people did get murdered in this building.
You gotta be freaking kidding me.
And aren't we lucky for that?
Disney Plus. Hold on. Disney just.
These are our people.
Our salty brethren.
You ain't giving me exact change.
He's salty, but I'm the saltiest.
Oh, saltier than me? When I smile, people assume it's a glitch.
Please, I'm the human version of Monday. Why is Rich so good? So annoying.
Buttery, salty show-offs.
I love them. Read the sign, Bunny.
You're gonna get us kicked out.
So?
That's better.
Loved by everyone, even the saltiest.
Dad, I'm a genius. I figured out how to make us penguins fly.
That's going to be tricky without wings.
Exactly. That's why I've got Red Bull. It gives you wings. All we have to do is drink it.
And how?
Come on, Dad, just drink it. Why?
Why? It's 40 degrees below. Do you think we're standing here for fun? I mean, Red Bull gives you wings. But only if you drink it.
Aww.
Come here to me and get your Squarespace.
Squarespace.
Oh, Squarespace, oh, websites, oh.
Hello.
Oh, sure it is.
Let's go!
The Floor premieres tonight after the Super Bowl on Fox.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
That's the good idea. Oh, no. That's the sports book and
Every kind of player.
hard luck.
Roll with us.
You know, it's a Super Bowl, so you never know what you're going to see, like Paul McCartney joined with Adam Sandler.
Oh, yeah, there's the Sandman right there. One of my
Adam
all-time
Sandler?
favorites, Paul Rudd right here.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that's the guy from the Beatles. Paul McCartney.
Got a boss. Kevin Costner
Kevin
in the house.
Costner, Pete Davidson hanging out. That's a lot of stars here today, no question. Start the second quarter, 2nd and 14 for the Eagles. Here's Hurts. Last time. I was going to zip it to Barkley. On the looking to get around the goal. He's one of the best tacklers in the league. And Barkley gets back to the original line of scrimmage to pick up 4.
Yeah, you're so impressed by this Kansas City defense. Bolton's such a good player for them. Handles so much in the run game and the pass game. Is the quarterback of the defense. They do a good job when they play their zones, like they did in that last play. It actually keeps Hurts from throwing the ball too quickly. Allows that defensive line to make an impact on the game.
The Cleats come to the blitz. Hurts sees it. Back foot throw there for A.J. Brown.
Oh!
Brian Cook ran and it was underthrown. He's got the turnover.
Little pressure right up the A gap with Bolton. Hurts feels it. Ill-advised throw down the field. Takes that ball too far inside. No turnover.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
A blast of tropical lime. Good looking seal.
Release the hounds.
Monkey, monkey, baby.
I'm on a board.
Groceries are here.
Thanks, babe. Get the milk?
Got the milk. So basically, that's the DoorDash.
Tomorrow, we'll all have a case of the Mondays. So Coors Light made a better case to help you chill. Get a case of the Mondays.
I hate you because we look different. I hate you because you pray different. Because you talk different. Because you act different. Because you're just different.
It's just for hate. As stupid as they sound.
Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
This might be my greatest Super Bowl Sunday ball. Because today, I won the FanDuel Kick of Destiny 3. Did I really want to be a kicker that badly? It doesn't matter. What's most important today is that I beat my big brother live on national TV. Sorry, Peyton, but the best man in the world. Right, Dad?
Our survivalists are playing a game out there. We are playing a game in here.
Your loved one's fate is in your hands.
I just want to go home.
I'm not hitting the button.
Extracted. Series premiere tomorrow on Fox. Brian Cook made a great break on the ball, has the first turnover for the Chiefs defense this postseason. Eagles didn't have a giveaway this postseason, and that was Hurts' first interception since early November. It thwarted an 11-play drive, so now the Chiefs have it for the third time inside their own 5.
Come on, bro.
Nothing there. Back to the pick and the pressure.
Yeah, it starts with the problems up front with Juergens and Bolton. They struggled last week with this interior pressure, and it's just clear of the quarterback. You can't do that up front as an offensive lineman. Let an unabated linebacker right to the middle of the pocket. Yeah, and that would bother me too. He thinks it's protected. It's not. It shows up. And then in the end, it's a little bit of panic, and it results in taking points off the board.
Pressure coming, goes picked up. A hole across his body, it's pretty high. He is slammed right away. Williams was out there with Josh Sweat. Picked up 5 and a third short coming up. But this is where they want to be, right? With this pass game, 3rd and under 5, it's where the Chiefs thrive.
Yeah, they're one of the best third down teams in the league. They do a great job kind of staying ahead of the down and distance to get them to these situations where all 5 eligibles are able to make plays. Patrick's able to extend plays on the run. And be as athletic as he is, he can buy some time and complete passes or run for the first down when you're in these situations.
3rd and 3. 4-man rushing to put foot incomplete. Trying to sneak it in there to Kelsey again. Doesn't have a catch yet, and the Chiefs left the punt away.
Yeah, that's his go-to guy. You don't see misconnections very often with Patrick and Travis. These two guys are absolutely the best in football at what they do. Just one of those plays, he just kind of yanks it a little bit down as he releases it, and it's low left, and Travis just can't make the adjustment there on the catch.
So after the interception, the Eagles Force a 3 and out. And Rise with a punt from his own end zone. DeJean tries to get outside. The boys that covered well by the Chiefs. Not much there. Joshua Williams and Brian Cook, who had the pick, was there. Travis Kelce hasn't connected with his quarterback like they've done so many times. 7-0 Eagles, and they get it back.
Look, from the very beginning, football's been a conspiracy to make us hungry. And let me tell you where it all started.
And we'll call this a pigskin. Make people crave bacon.
And everybody loves bacon.
I love bacon.
Bacon.
Ever ask yourself how Buffalo got a team?
These wings deserve a team.
Yeah. I figured out a good team name for Buffalo, Bill. Buffalo. Buffalo.
They do anything to sell food.
Do I have to be called refrigerator?
Yes. Even Peyton was in on it.
Omaha! Steak. Omaha! Steak.
They're still at it. This year, we got a halftime show presented by an apple.
In a stadium named after
A salad.
Sorry, sir. You want me to make a movie about a football conspiracy?
Come on, Greta. Bacon's in.
Everybody loves bacon.
No one believes that football was invented to sell
Food! When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats.
Oh, Uber Eats. Someone's talking. I said, Grandma! What the fuck?
Don't worry, girls. I've got weather tech. Whatever comes your way, there's weather tech.
Why don't you do things the hard way? Now it's through. It's so backwards. 2025. This is taxes. And we still have to take a million steps.
Issa, I got all your forms. I'll take it from here.
Now Taxes is getting a TurboTax expert who does everything for you. So you can have your cake and you get it. Now this is Taxes. That was a miracle right there.
There's been some pretty iconic moments at the Superdome, right? Muhammad Ali, Leon Spinks, 1978. How about MJ in the National Championship 82? North Carolina, Michigan, 93. And then some guy named Tom Brady won his first Super Bowl here. You guys were such a big underdog in that game against the Rams, too.
Absolutely.
MVP.
So many great memories. A lot of it was a blur. Not for the same reason a lot of people's blurs are here in New Orleans on Bourbon Street just a long time ago.
Here is Barkley, who goes nowhere, tranquil all over. We go downstairs to Tom Rinaldi.
Well, we talked plenty about that Eagles offensive line. Here you see Jalen Hurts after the turnover of the series with the line gathered around him, going over the protections. People talk so often about Hurts' ability to lead this group. Jordan Mailata talked about the size of the bond, not just the size of the men, and that's been a key to this unit. One thing to keep an eye on, Mekhi Becton has been in the tent now for nearly 10 minutes. He's got a knee issue, questionable to return at right guard.
Tyler Steen is in for him. We got the start in the NFC Championship game. Hurts pressure again up the middle. Hurts going to take it himself. Long way to go and gets across the 45. It'll be a third down. So you hear Tom tell you about Becton, who's been so good. Reclamation project, the former top pick for the Jets, and at left tackle, they moved him to right guard. You see he's having some trouble getting down in the stance there.
Yeah, trying to feel it out. A lot of guys, when you get banged up a little bit, want to try a little pressure on it and see if he can manage it. Not quite sure with the look on his face there. I'd expect a little pressure here from Spags defense. Try to keep him out of a 4th and short if he could.
Third and 7. It was 4. Hurts Going for A.J. Brown. Shoulder. Oh, beauty from A.J. Brown. And a first down for Philly.
Goes right back to Brown on McDuffie. They're certainly not afraid of Brown on the all-pro McDuffie. It's a great matchup for us to continue to watch. Brown getting the best of them so far.
They go quick, get it to Barkley up the middle, and again runs right into Drew Franklin. Great job on Barkley.
It's a good job by Jalen. Look at the signal on that route. Yeah, just that little trigger finger tells him, "Hey, I want you to go deep." See the one-on-one matchup. That's very good quarterbacking right there. You look out, you see your matchup, you see your alpha receiver, and you're going to give him a chance no matter what.
Meanwhile, Saquon Barkley, 10 carries, only 20 yards so far. First going to get it to him this way. Out on the flat, it's a good block. Barkley makes it inside the 30. He goes. Got to get him the ball in the pass game.
And one interesting aspect I see, KB, is the Chiefs, they haven't had the ball much time of possession, only 5 minutes in this game to 15 minutes for the Eagles. The Eagles defense done a great job, but they still are the Kansas City Chiefs. And if you're the Eagles offense, you know you got to start putting pressure on their team by taking advantage of these scoring opportunities when you have them.
Yeah, they've had to gain the ball nearly the entire game. 35 here. Hurts going to keep it himself. Being chased outside. And a great tackle that time from Justin Reed. He was shot out of a cannon. Now it looks like the Eagles are going to go on 4th down.
Great tackling. Hurts has made so many guys miss this season when he gets out there on the edge. And Reed comes up from the middle of the field. And a great tackle. It's a very good tackling defense. You've seen this all the way through these first 20 minutes of this game.
Eagles electing not to kick a field goal here. They're going to go on a 4th and 3. And they don't end up doing anything. Going to take a timeout. Maybe they will kick that field goal. Well, it's almost time for Kendrick Lamar to take the big stage. Stay tuned for the Apple Music Super Bowl 59 halftime show.
I do like this thought, and maybe they're thinking about going for it, but with the way their defense is playing, you got to give yourself a 2-score lead. Try to get it to 10-0. Your defense has done very well, been very aggressive on their tackling. I don't think they're going to need 30 points to win, so good strategic decision here by Coach Sirianni, in my opinion.
And so they do send Elliott out for what will be a 43-yard field goal. There's a flag. This kick does not count. Going to stop this play.
Wow.
It's on the Chiefs. It's a first down.
Yeah. Looked like from the overhead, it looked like the offensive right side of the Chiefs line just moves.
False start on the snapper. Oh. On the offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
So instead, the initial signal was Kansas City, but they get it on Philadelphia. Mike, I mean, what are they looking at there? Is that the head off? What are we judging that call on?
Yeah, the snapper's moving forward a bit, and also now the defense did not get into the neutral zone. Okay. And that's one of the keys there also.
Oh, so move it back, make it a 38-yard try.
I'm in the South, homie. Philadelphia's over in New York.
Yeah. Oh, he just threw it in there, and it's good. Looked like it was fading, but he turned it over. And the Eagles up 10 with 8:38 to go in this first half.
At my last job, I was working across several different groups. Let me practice that one again.
When you're ready, tell me about the job that taught you the most.
Okay. It was a role where I worked long hours with a small team. I did a lot of multitasking and negotiate. One more.
This job description you shared also mentions collaboration.
Right. I'm at my best when I'm collaborating. I don't always have all the answers. But I get the job done, no matter how long it takes.
All right, last question. When it comes to work, what motivates you?
I guess knowing that people can depend on me. And knowing I can depend on them too.
That's a great answer. Sounds like you're ready.
Hey, James, thanks for joining us.
It's good to see you all. I've been looking forward to it.
As spring returns, the panther's agility is on full display. He leaps for an opening. But even apex predators can be brought down by a battle hawk.
This is another it's called good effect. That's what I said. Let's get it. So much space.
Almost heaven. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I take me home, country roads. Take me home to the place
A moment of unity inspired by Rocket. Fans getting to test out their singing voices here in New Orleans. Second quarter of the Super Bowl. 10-0 Eagles. And I guess, Tom, maybe Kansas City has them exactly where they want them.
Come on, Kansas.
First of all, why did you say you're saying? I'm interested to hear that. I haven't heard it much all year. This is the first time. There's 70,000 people going with you.
You know, that may require a couple of, beverages later. Not right now. There you go. All right, so the Chiefs will take it out and look for a little offense against this Philly defense that has really turned it over. I mean, you think about where they were last year. Well, they were 30th in the league in points per game and 26 in total defense. They turned it over in a big way, right? They brought in Vic Fangio, Zach Bond, they signed, drafted Mitchell and DeJean. What did that do? Now they're first in yards per game, second in scoring, and the passing defense has been great. It's been a complete overhaul for the Eagles, and so far looking good in the first half of this game. Here's Mahomes, pressure right away. Inside. Josh Sweat gets home.
They try to create protection where Creed Humphrey ultimately has to find his way over, but there's no way with Sweat up the field like that. Kelsey tries to get a hand on him, but I saw that protection last week against against Buffalo. It worked, but it didn't work against his athletic defensive line.
2nd and 14. 4-man rush. Mahomes pushing again. Sacked again.
What the fuck, man?
This time it's LlX who gets home first. Back-to-back sacks for Philadelphia.
Yeah, I can just tell by Patrick's feet. Just doesn't have 100% confidence in his protection right now. They're kind of moving all over the place, and nor should he have a ton of confidence right now. Caliendo, the left guard in there, can't deal with Hunt. Isn't there to help his tackle. The Eagles are really getting after the quarterback right now.
3rd and 16. Mahomes rolling out. Looking, firing, intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. Gets a block. DeJean.
That was a good one. But for this kid, very smart.
Patrick, one of the best in the world. They're just trying to get him out of the pocket to buy a little time. And he sees the crossing route coming to the left, but he loses track of DeJean as he kind of falls back and reads Patrick Ives. You can see the break. And this young stud, Cooper DeJean, another rookie making a huge impact on this Eagles defense since they've been serving in the lineup. Absolutely unstoppable defense.
So funny.
Cooper DeJean is one of the best rookies in the league. He had 3 interception touchdowns in his college career, and his first one of the pros is in the Super Bowl. Takes it back 38.
Not everybody is fucking. You have to be smart. For everything in this life. But don't get smart. Nice way. Nice smart.
Personal Jesus. Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers. Someone who's there. Feeling alone and you're all alone. Flesh and bone by the telephone. Lift up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith.
And you got fucking kids. What is going on with these?
It's Florida.
We've made contact with a new alien species, and apparently they're fools.
I've got these at home.
The man was developed using material from an alien spacecraft. We don't have time for a science lesson, Mr. Red. The alien ambassadors over here. Not her. Him.
Hey, what's up, dude? You're an alien? All famous people are aliens. I'm not. I meant like really famous people.
All right, Tom, your thoughts?
Yeah, well,
Tom.
Step aside. Who put these in, Tom? Only Duracell has power boost ingredients. That's why winners like Tom here only run on Duracell. Tom, are you okay?
Why does everyone keep asking me that since the roast?
I gotta go. Gronk's down again. So not only a pick six, not only his first NFL interception, but on his 22nd birthday in the Super Bowl. How's that for Cooper DeJean? And the Eagles have 17 to nothing on the Chiefs.
That's the people who's talking right now.
20 yards so far in this game.
It's the commercials, man. They're not.
wow. Yeah, both teams have done such a great job
They're
protecting
right now.
the football. Both
He's doing it.
some positive mistakes with interceptions. Certainly a long way to go, but the offensive line, City's got to shore up these protections to get Patrick a little bit more time to read things out properly.
Let's go downstairs to Aaron.
Well, as you can imagine, Kevin, a lot of emotion on the Chiefs sideline. Of course, Travis Kelce with a couple of drops that he's had today. The sideline's been pretty calm and cool when they were down 10-0. But then, of course, the pick six. And we're seeing different emotion. But this was Patrick Mahomes when Travis Kelce was trying to talk to him on the sidelines. And he said over and over, I got it, I got it. Creed Humphrey screaming at the offensive line.
Now see how they respond. Brandon Graham in for the first time for the Eagles. They get it inside. That play gets stuffed. Goes backwards. More of the Jenna was right there.
Mentioned Graham playing. He tore his triceps week 6, and amazing that he's back. They thought his season and his career was over. Said he was retiring. I'm sorry to bring up bad memories. I know it's not a good player for you.
I mean, Brandon Graham, really, you're going to bring up the Brandon? He's actually my fellow Wolverine and just a great friend of mine. And, you know, for guys that make big-time plays in the Super Bowl, man, all the respect to him.
2nd and 12. Trying to get the run game going. It's been invisible, and Pacheco gets a couple there. It's going to be 3rd down and long.
And I think one thing that I very much agree with the way Coach Reed is calling this, it can't become a one-dimensional game. Going into this drive, they only had 1 carry through 25 minutes of the game. They started it with 2 runs here. Now, they didn't gain much. And that's the challenge. Now you're in these must-pass situations against the #1 pass defense in the league.
They go bunch formation here. On 3rd and 9, 4-man rush. Pressure again. Mahomes in trouble.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Philadelphia.
Again, Patrick just watching his feet. And he just is not that comfortable right now, kind of moving left. And again, I wouldn't expect him to be very comfortable with the way this pass rush is really getting after this offensive line. Williams with the sack there, playing some great defensive football right now.
There's the punts. Eugene calls fair catch, runs into his own man, but holds on. So, 4:49 to go in the half. 17-0 Eagles in the offense. Back at it.
We are live on the TV, Bob. That's one small step.
Summarize this article. Help me practice asking for a raise. What bird is this?
Actúa como mi tutor.
What do you want to create next?
All right, ready, guys? You guys gotta be loud though, okay? Okay, repeat after me.
Yes, sir.
I am somebody. I may be young, but I am somebody. I may be small, but I am. My clothes are different. My face is different. My hair is different. But I am somebody. I must be respected.
Protected.
Never rejected. But I am somebody. I am somebody. I am somebody.
Somebody.
The Eagles have been here before. This is their 5th appearance. It started in 1980, right? And then, Tom, you're well aware of that one, is beat Philadelphia. And then this Super Bowl 52 with Nick Foles. And then 2 years ago, In Super Bowl 57, the Chiefs with the game winner from Harrison Butker in a great game. This one has played out completely different so far. This is the biggest deficit for Patrick Mahomes in the last 54 games. Game against the Raiders, the only difference there, a game they actually won. Here's Barkley, who's been so quiet this time up the middle for a big game. And I know it's only the second quarter, but this feels like a monumental drive in the game.
Yeah, it sure does. For both teams, Chiefs need a stop. And they'd love to, with 4.5 minutes, at least touch the ball once with a chance to go down the field and put some points on the board. And if you're the Eagles, you're thinking, let's take the last shot. Let's possess the ball for the entirety of the half and not give the Chiefs any chance.
Jalen Hurts going to run and just kind of dancing around. And I think good enough to get it. He does. By the way, Mekhi Becton is back in at right guard. You see him right there, number 77. He just came back. So good news for Philly there. I think also, you think about it, I mean, time of possession, the Eagles are over 17 minutes. The Chiefs have 14 total yards, so that can become an issue.
Yeah, they're struggling, certainly. And look, I was in a Super Bowl where I was down more than this against Atlanta and found a way to come back. And you're talking on the other side of the ball, Patrick Mahomes, the greatest winner in the NFL. So nothing's past them. Still a lot of football left to be played.
Barkley. Barkley's going to pick a free penalty flag on this play.
Holding. Offense over 69. 10-yard penalty. First down.
So they get it on Landon Dickerson.
Whoa.
Since the early going, when each team had a controversial penalty, it's been a pretty clean game.
Yeah, sure has. Dickerson just give it to Barkley, and that little left hand on Wharton. Officials see that, and it's too easy of a call there. But I'm very impressed by the Chiefs' run defense today. Saquon has 29 yards. Hurts has done a great job. He's only got 23 yards. This is a team that we've seen average more rushing yards than every team in the league except the Ravens this season. They haven't been able to do much today against this very formidable, tough Chiefs defense.
First and 20. Hurts can't find it alone. Now pressure tripped up, and they drop the ball. Gets taken down. George Karlaftis got a hand on him here. Bring up second down and long for this Eagles offense with Kellen Moore in his first year as offensive coordinator. It appears to be his last year because all indications are he's going to be the next head coach of the Saints after this game. So I guess the good news is he's already here. But I mean, he's done an amazing job considering that.
Oh, my God. After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 32. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That was second and 26. That was huge.
Yeah, let him off the hook. I think he hit Saquon a little late. Yeah, not much there. Again, Bulls' momentum's kind of taking him in there. And yeah, Spag's not happy about that either. It's Brendan Daly, one of my former coaches. Both those guys are the reasons why this team is the best scoring defense in the league. And does such a good job keeping their composure, but and some costly penalties by this Chiefs defense early.
Here's Gainwell giving Barkley a break. Gainwell in trouble. Strung out. Bolton coming after him and gets to him. Man, they are playing the run exceptionally well here tonight.
They just have such good gap control, meaning all their defensive players, they stay so strong on the line of scrimmage and they string those plays out to the perimeter where those interior defenders can keep them from gaining any yards.
Yeah, so the Chiefs call a timeout there with 2:08 to go, trying to work the clock, trying to get the football back. So, look, the Eagles have played obviously very, very well. They got the pick six touchdown from Cooper DeJean. Now for the Chiefs, you get the ball in the third quarter. What's their mantra here, how they try to handle this last 2:08?
Well, they obviously need a big stop here. It's 1st and 10. They've got to find a way to get the ball back and at least keep the Eagles offense from scoring again. When they do get it, they got to figure out how can we buy enough time for Patrick to make some throws down the field. To me, a lot of those throws early in the drive that the Chiefs are going to have are going to have to slow the defensive line down of the Eagles because they're just on the quarterback so quickly. So a lot of decisions to be made here at halftime. We'll see what happens in the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds of this quarter.
They put a couple seconds back on the clock. Play clock winding down. Here's Hurst. Cross up the middle. Gets hit as he throws. Completes it though to Connor. He's going to be a couple yards short of a first down. He took a shot that time. I think it was Chris Jones who made a nice throw for 7 yards.
Yeah, Chris Jones bearing down on him right here. One-on-one with Landon Dickerson. And then it's just a simple little out route. I used to call that an Aussie route from Ozzie Newsome. That was a Gronk favorite. And a Travis Kelce favorite. So anytime you break to the outside part of the field, quarterback can step into that. It's a good throw and catch by Hurts and Goddard.
2-minute warning.
Once upon a time, there was a girl with golden locks. You know what? Maybe it was like a rugged woodsy dude. Yeah, too hard, too soft, too. This Goldilocks wanted something tastier. Those look just right. First, he drove the Ram 2500 Rebel to pick up some dinner. Tastes like chicken. Next, he took the Ram Charger deep into the woods to flex his artistic muscles. Then he fired up the Ram RHO for a little joyride.
What about the 3 bears?
This is my story. But yeah, the bears were there. And they all lived happily ever after. Sort of. I can't believe the girls back in this place. No good?
No.
Oh. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, good. Oh,
This one's real.
And that is a sandwich. I'll have what she's having.
I'm just gonna go to the store.
I think you got mine.
I like it. Oh, still too little, buddy. A horse walks into a bar and
What?
Hip Hop MVP takes the world to his stage. Don't miss Kendrick Lamar at the Apple Music Super Bowl 59 halftime show.
Well, the Chiefs looking for answers right now. Travis Kelce doesn't have a catch on 3 targets. They've got 14 yards of offense. But right now, they need to stop from their defense. He was in a 3rd and 3 here 2 minutes ago in this first half, and up 17. What's coming in from this? A.J. Brown was the intended receiver, and the Chiefs looks like they've gotten a big stop, and they do.
Yeah, Spags pulling one of those max pressures off that call sheet, forcing Hurts to get rid of that ball faster than he wants. And A.J. Brown was thinking deep down the field over his shoulder, and Jalen Hurts was thinking of kind of stick it on the body. So you get those miscommunications, and it's a very good play by the Chiefs defense. Look, the Chiefs defense is playing very well. They've only given up 10 points today outside of the interception return, but that was based on their offense. They limited Saquon. Hurts is going for 111 yards interception, so they're holding their own.
Play clock winds on down. So they'll move back 5 yards.
Play the game. On the offense. Penalties be declined. Fourth down.
A little chatter there with A.J. Brown and Nick Sirianni. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson, not usually the man who calms things down, is over there like, hey, we're good.
That's quite anticlimactic. As many times I've watched him play and competed against them.
Chiefs decline the penalties, and they punt them right where they are. It's a little bit of a wobbler. Remigio's going to let it go. It takes a cool Eagles bounce, though. And so the Chiefs will have 2 timeouts and 1:49 to go in this first half to try to get something going. Hey, stay tuned for the Jeep halftime and catch Kendrick Lamar at the top of his game in the Apple Music Super Bowl 59 halftime show that's coming up next. Well, Taylor Swift is in attendance, but she hasn't had much to cheer about yet because Travis Kelce has a card ball. Keep in mind, last year's Super Bowl first half, he had 1 catch, 2 for a yard, and then he went off in the second half. So a long way to go. Here's Mahomes. 4-man rush over the middle. It's intercepted again. This time it's Zach Ball, and the Eagles are set up inside the 10.
Man, this is crazy.
Little pressure here. Tootie steps on Patrick and Bond, outstretched arms. What a catch. The all-pro linebacker, you got Sweat on Tooney, pushes him into Patrick, a little off balance as he throws. Bond reads his eyes, a diving catch from a guy that used to play on the Saints on the line of scrimmage, rushing the quarterback. They moved him to middle linebacker this year on a 1-year contract. One of the signings of the season by Howie Roseman. You want to sustain success, you find diamonds in the rough like him. Bond, one of the best stories in the league, an all-pro, first year starting, and I said inside the 10, it's at the 14, but still, great field position for the Eagles.
It's normally an area of the field where they run the ball, and they just have had not much success running the ball today.
Barkley in motion. Hurts looking his way. Design run, and Hurts runs into a penalty there. Not much. Going to pick up about 3. And the Chiefs will call a timeout. Josh Sweat is having a really good first half.
Yeah, look at the power, and he just ejects the all-pro Joe Tooney,
We're good.
one of my former teammates, the MVP of the Chiefs. They named him this season, and Patrick just couldn't get enough on that football. Very frustrating. He just doesn't have that comfort in the pocket right now, and you see them over there celebrating. What a dream for these players to make game-changing plays in the biggest game of their life, and Zach Bond made one there.
Josh Sweat, by the way, 4 tackles, a sack and a half. And Joe Tooney is a great player, but he's not really a left tackle. He had trouble out there, so they moved him out there a few weeks ago, and he's done a great job, but it's not his normal position.
Yeah, he's just done his best to hang in there. He played left tackle in college, and they moved him out of there out of necessity. He had to hang in there, but again, not in that position.
Hurts lets it go complete. A.J. Brown, he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Absolutely no pressure by the Chiefs defensive line. A.J. Brown coming across the field, uncovered. Hurts finds him with a nice throw right in front of, 1 foot in front of his numbers. Bolton, the closest guy in coverage. He's not keeping up with the speedster Brown. Sirianni excited as they should be. It has been all Eagles this first half. Unbelievable. This game has been all about the line of scrimmage. Howie Roseman believes in offensive and defensive lines, and they've certainly been dominating the game.
A.J. Brown had a little upset moment because there was a little confusion on the route like 30 seconds ago, but you know what? He's pretty happy right now. 24 zip Birds. He's a receiver, baby.
You can't be demanding. You can't be relentless. You can't put yourself first. So, put yourself first. You can't be confident. So be confident. You can't challenge. So challenge. You can't dominate. So dominate. You can't flex. So flex. You can't fill a stadium. So fill that stadium. You can't be emotional. So be emotional. You can't take credit. You can't speak up. You can't be so ambitious. You can't break records. You can't have any fun. You can't make demands. You can't keep score. You can't stand out. Whatever you do, you can't win. So win.
Scout left, wide track, can 52, on one. Ready?
Seriously, you guys are the best.
We sure are.
At the health system stuff.
Not the best football team, but the best health system. Number one for quality care in the U.S.
Yeah, that's just.
You get lift, you get height, you get power.
Really?
Let's start paying attention to breasts when it matters the most. Early detection for breast cancer is a game changer, and why I'm able to be here today. So let's get more women screened than ever before. Go to yourattentionplease.com and take the first step.
Well, A.J. Brown scoring from 12 yards out. You know, they bring over Inner Excellence, which he reads from time to time. And you see Nick Sirianni said, keep on reading. It's such a cool moment that we showed him a few weeks ago in the locker room, reading that in game. There's the book holder. You got to keep it safe.
Right, that author's got a second book coming out. It ain't bad being rich either. It was not the best.
Hey, everything else. They might be writing books about this Vic Fangio defense because they have been dominant here today. Look at what they've done. They've done everything. The pressure package has been insane. Josh Sweat has a sack and a half. That has been a big part of this game. 3 sacks total. And then obviously the interceptions. Interceptions on back-to-back passes from Mahomes. This is Cooper DeJean. Brought that back for an interception touchdown, and then Zach Vaughn set him up. A.J. Brown did the rest. It's 24-0 with 1:35 to go in this first half. Chiefs do get it after the break. There's Mahomes. Pressure again. Thinks about running. Flies. This might be coming bold. Mahomes roughed up, gets out near the 40. Let's see what the penalty is.
Holding. Offense number 65.
Tom, right now, the Chiefs' offensive line is just not holding up here.
Yeah, certainly struggling in a lot of areas. And this one guy, Trey Smith, they're all pro right guard, just taking down Jalen Carter, trying to hold on for dear life. And then Patrick moving, he does such a great job of. And when he knows that he's under pressure, he's going to move and try to buy some time. But this has been a very relentless Eagles pass rush from the beginning of the game.
Four-man rush again with the center screen. The Eagles ready. They're all over it. And we get a penalty. Hang on. This one in the secondary. Let's see the signal.
They leave a man downfield.
Ineligible player legally downfield. Offense number 52. Penalty been declined. Second down.
If you're the Chiefs right now, Where do you start?
Yeah. Great question. Not much has worked. Certainly their run game, they've only got 3 rushing attempts, and you're down 24 points. So in some ways you get forced into this. As the clock continues to wind, we've got to throw it. But again, they only have 24 yards passing at this point, too. Not much has gone right for them thus far. They got a long halftime to figure it out.
They do. Quick throw, middle, there's a connection. It's up to Hollywood Brown, who makes a catch. Going to pick up 9 yards there with 1:15 to go.
Again, getting the ball out of Mahomes' hands quickly has really been what this offense has been all season. They just haven't faced a deficit like this. So when the games are close, you're okay throwing the ball short and quickly. When you're down 24 points, sometimes you want to hold it longer and try to get some more explosive plays down the field, which this Eagles defense just does not give up.
Third and 11. Mahomes steps away from pressure again. Throws across the corner to the man, and Hopkins can't come up with it. Oh, he was wide open. And now it's a punting situation with 34 seconds ago.
Oh, man, the first time, and he still gets kind of rushed out of the pocket at zone. No one carries Hopkins across the field and stumbles a tiny bit. Patrick makes a great throw on the run. And D-Hop, who always comes up with those plays, and Chris Jones knows it too. Just nothing seems to be going their way right now, and you can tell it by the body language of the entire Kansas City team.
Rise of the punt. Eugene runs up, makes the catch. And Eugene runs into the swell of Chiefs is taken down there. With 23 seconds to go in the half. How aggressive do you want to be here?
I don't want to be aggressive at all, KB. I want to get into halftime, and I want to say, guys, we're up 24-0. They haven't done anything on offense.
Oh, 24-0.
We've been wearing them out. We've got 20
Halftime
minutes of possession to 10.
performance coming up.
Exactly the way we wanted. If I'm them, kneel on the ball, going at halftime, and come out and be prepared for another half of football.
1 point off the largest halftime lead in Super Bowl history. 24-0 Eagles. Let's see what they do here.
So that's a long play call right there when he's reading it that long. That does not look like we're kneeling on the ball.
Can he do a brotherly shove from 63 yards out?
I don't see any reason for them to take any chances right now.
Just going to give it the point out the middle. After picking up 3. See if they run one more play. Doesn't look like it. Eagles content to go to the break. 24-0 on the 2-time defending champion Chiefs. That's your score. Stay tuned for the Jeep halftime. You catch Kendrick Lamar at the top of his game, the Apple Music Super Bowl 59 halftime show. That's all coming up next.
This is Joseph Newgarden. Joseph was conceived to win races. Stopped drinking milk at 2, picked it back up at 32. Good for strong bones. Tell that to his clavicle. Joseph's like an action hero who wins even when he loses. This is his wife, his Tuesdays, his hand-eye coordination. He might have the greatest jawline in sports. He's not that handsome. He even wrote a children's book about winning. America loved it. Joseph loves the smell of unleaded gasoline. He hates imperfection. He doesn't believe in magic, but on Sundays, Joseph flies. This is Joseph Newgarden. Welcome to the fastest racing on earth.
In a world where every detail matters, every view tells a story. Experience unparalleled luxury at Palm Beach's premier waterfront address, where unmatched amenities meet world-class sophistication, effortless downtown access, and walkable connections to work, arts, and entertainment. The Berkeley, where luxury meets the endless horizon. Brought to you by the developer of the Bristol.
Fanapt allopurinol is approved for adults with bipolar 1 disorder with acute, mixed, or manic episodes. Unlike some drugs for bipolar 1 disorder, nausea, vomiting, and restlessness are not common with Fanapt. Fanapt may be associated with serious side effects. Elderly patients with dementia-related psychosis treated with antipsychotics are at increased risk of stroke or death. Fanapt is not approved for elderly with dementia-related psychosis. Fanapt prolongs the QT interval and may be associated with abnormal heart rhythm or sudden death. In 5% or more of people in clinical trials, heart rate increases, dizziness, hypotension, weight gain, dry mouth, stuffy nose, sleepiness, and increases in liver enzymes have been observed. These are not all the side effects. Talk to your prescriber and learn more at fanapt.com. By Vanda Pharmaceuticals.
Don't let the bugs in.
Just call Unit.
Please stay on your game and look out for each other.
Ready? Let's go!
Tomorrow,
Someone found an underwater bomb.
from Hawaii's most elite rescue team.
I gotta go.
What happened?
The stakes
Come on, please.
have never
Please.
been higher.
Please.
Rescue High Surf, all new tomorrow at 9 on Fox.
Welcome to the Chief Halftime.
Well, forget a three-peat right now. The Chiefs would take 3 points. A dominating first half of this Eagles defense. We welcome you to the Chief Halftime Show. Somebody will get the Lombardi Trophy in just half an hour from now. And Howie, the way it looks, the Eagles are in control.
Vic Fangio's defense, that front four has been dominant in the first half. Now when they're up on the score, it just turn them loose. First play action pass, Josh Sweat beats Kelsey, easy sack, loss of 4. Next play, Mahomes, it's LlX Hunt and Josh Sweat again. Next one, 3rd and 9. Eagles front four is relentless. Milton Williams gets a sack for a loss of 7. It's really the front four, and they're turning them loose.
You're exactly right, Howie. It's caused Kansas City to be completely out of sorts. Mahomes is rushing his throws. He's trying to get away from the rush. He makes a poor throw to Kelsey, and another poor throw later on. Kelsey and Hunt run in together. A botch play, throws an interception. You got 6 pressures. You got 2 interceptions and 3 sacks. That front four is dominating.
Travis Kelsey, 0 catches on two targets. DeAndre Hopkins, 0 catches on 2 targets. Someone needs to step up and spark this offense.
Yeah, they've got 0 points, 23 yards. When we come back, don't forget hip-hop MVP Kendrick Lamar will take the stage in the Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show as we continue here from New Orleans.
Welcome, everyone, to Lucky Season 13.
Try putting your arms above your head.
Up, Rob. The Masked Singer Lucky Season 13 premiere, Wednesday on Fox.
You believe you were sent by God?
Yes.
Repent! Come and be baptized in the River Jordan!
I speak in the name of the one true God.
Daytona. This is that moment. If you can pull this off, this is what this vision and dream's all about.
Welcome back to the Chief Halftime.
Super Bowl 59. Here we go. Final drive to win. Touchdown. Mahomes rolling out. Intercepted. Complete A.J. Brown. He's in. Touchdown. Eagles. All right, Michael, you saw the first half. You saw the highlights.
I mean, the
Chiefs have done an incredible job of stopping the run. They just need to figure out a way to get off the field and stop giving up the big plays in the passing game. And on the other side of the ball, you have to protect the quarterback because the second pick by Mahomes you get knocked into. I think he's back there getting a little jittery. You have to figure out a way to protect him, and you just got to give him time. This is the guy who's led some of the greatest comebacks we've seen. These moments of what he's made for.
They have not been able to run. They haven't even tried to run. Only 3 rushing attempts. First 3 plays out of the game were passes. All they need is one play. All you need is a spark. You can tell right now that they're down. But to come back in the second half, the confidence can come back. And Michael's right. One big play, one quick score. I don't care how you get it. Kickoff, punt return. Just one score is all Kansas City needs to start believing, okay, we can play this game, we can win.
And something we saw before, the big turnover that they had against Philly turned the tide. Defensively or special teams, in some way, shape, or form, they need to get a turnover or create a big play. All right, Jimmy, do you talk as the coach one play or the comeback?
Yeah, they've got a full half to play. And all it takes, one turnover will give them the spark. You know that Mahomes can complete some passes. They've got to protect the passer better than what they've done the first half. But if they'll protect the passer, they get one turnover, get a quick score, they'll be back in it.
We go to that Zach Baum play at the goal line. Sweat is having a great half. And Michael talked about it. This is a pressure on Patrick. Baum is in the zone. And it's what this defense does. They play zone, they read eyes, and he took it right to the ball. And Baum has been a revelation for this football team.
Somebody was down 28-3 in the third quarter once. Yes, you still believe?
Yes, possibly. We will see because the Philadelphia Eagles have been just absolute dominant in this game. And we will see if Patrick Mahomes has some Tom Brady in him. And we will see if Coach Andy Reid has some Coach Bill Belichick in him as well. So only the second half will tell.
All right, the lights are out. That means the Apple Music halftime show is coming your way. When we come back here on Fox, it's Kendrick Lamar.
Angelsoft interrupts this broadcast to bring you a bathroom break. I know you need one, so come on, let's go. Why are you still here? This is your potty duty. It's simple. Do not watch this. So you there, get off the couch and go to the bathroom. Okay, back to the broadcast.
Ever since Reese's came out with their new chocolate lava big cup with a delicious layer of chocolate lava, people visiting the lava flows have been pretty confused.
That stuff looks delicious.
It looks so good.
Yes.
Don't eat lava, eat chocolate lava.
Lava.
Don't eat lava, eat ooey chocolate lava.
It's lava time, baby!
The National Football League welcomes you to the Apple Music Super Bowl 59 halftime show.
Salutations! It's your uncle, Sam. And this is the Great American Game.
I'm giving out to you that power and love. No more handshakes and hugs. The eulogy only circulate through us. Everybody must be judged. But this time, God only favoring us. 20 years in, still got that pen dedicated to a bare hard truth. And he can speak with a vision and talk. Predicate this time is. I'm carrying heavy our hearts right now. Like a power and live with Olympians too. Carrying various darts right now. I deserve this like tiramisu. We go body for body. I need you a body. I'm proud of your better masseuse. Really don't bother nobody, but they really bother if I got to clear out the room. You would not get the picture if I had to sit you for hours in front of the room. When I have a soul, even if I told you the status for Johnny and Q. Thought you would never the government cheats, but now I can see the government too. You know the foods, them color was getting in brown, but now the 100 and blue. You know I said on the greatest back 100 defended the number 1 and number 2. Topic was always hilarious to me. You carried them to me, I forgot to
And new subscribers get 6 months for $2.99. Visit NFL.com/live to watch all of tonight's
Thank you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.
They're dissing each other. Like, fuck you, fuck you. The other night they said, I'm suing.
Hey, Virtual Pete. You're virtual. Everybody's on thin ice.
What's this? A Dorkosaurus Rex?
Come on, Chad. I don't want any trouble.
Leave him alone. Kick your butt, Chad. Hey, Chad. Check out the new girl. Ew, what is she wearing?
Girls don't play football.
They do where I'm from.
Get a load of this one. Think fast.
You think fast. Right in the Jimmy Johnson.
This ain't over.
We just getting started, Chad.
Let's go, let's go. You got to go. Come on. There you go.
No girl back. Oh. Enough. Let's settle this once and for all. Your best guy?
Girl.
Whatever. Versus our best guy. The Brad.
I'm Brad.
I can read.
There you go. You got folded up, Brad. Get her. Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
No 50 State. That was high school.
All right, on the banks of the Mississippi River here in New Orleans, 24-0 is the Eagles' lead as we welcome you to the Chief halftime. All right, TV. This is the biggest deficit Patrick Mahomes has ever faced the starting quarterback. How do you get back in this game?
Well, like I said before we went to the entertainment part, you gotta get one play, you gotta get one score. I don't care who gets it. You gotta get them back in the game right now. If they don't slow this rush down, this game is over. He's rushing things like any great quarterback. He's anticipating being hit because he was being hit so much in the first half. I tell you, he's got to have short throws because he can't hold the ball very long. Gets it front four, but short to intermediate, get Kelsey involved a little bit. Hopefully, can get a turnover on defense or special teams.
And maybe some match protection, 4, 6, 7 protections initially. Leak him out late. Give him more time.
At some point, you're going to go to short or intermediate, but you're going to have to take some shots. And you're going to have to tell your defense, you guys got to get off the field, get our offense more chances.
This is when a guy like Xavier Worthy comes into play for the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes can just release that ball really quick on a screen pass or something to him, and then boom, he's out. He has that explosive speed to take off.
All right, we'll see if the Chiefs can get back in it. Second half coming your way as the teams take the field right after this. We're taking off.
Oh, it's a boy. And it looks like he's gonna like Westerns. But what if Westerns aren't hot when he grows up?
Nobody watches Westerns, dork. Could think way more important to like fantasy. It's the hit genre to binge. Mr. Memo, tumbleweed, pop culture likes pirates now.
Hey, the zeitgeist always shifts.
Howdy. This ain't you, partner. Welcome to our world. Let's get it on!
Oh my God.
Ready to go.
I'm not hitting the button.
This is gonna be good.
Are you guys ready?
That's what the song he made, but he sampled it. I know Pops played that shit, so I don't know that shit.
With Zine, you can stream local news, sports, and events from all over the country. You don't need a celebrity spokesperson. But what you do need is a jingle. All right, here we go. Stream Zine. Zine. It's got to have a hook. Zine. Zine is home. Don't you snooze. Local news. Stream it. Zine it. I'm more of a drummer. Where's my Zimers? What? I'll be quiet. Just show the logo. Free. Zine free.
Scout left, wide track, can 52, on one. Ready?
Ready.
Seriously, you guys are the best.
We sure are.
At the health system stuff.
Not the best football team, but the best health system. #1 for quality care in the U.S.
Don't let the bugs in.
Just I mean, you're not black Puerto Rican. You guys are the truth. Puerto Ricans who do it.
Hurts on the sneak. Piles it into play and touchdown.
Touchdown.
It's all Eagles this first half. Brought to you by Intuit TurboTax. We get set for the second half, and as we do, we go downstairs to Aaron Andrews.
Kevin, I asked Andy Reid going into the locker room with his team down 24-0. What is your message? He said, I'm going to highlight the fact we have too many mistakes, too many penalties, too many interceptions, too many turnovers. We cannot have it. I asked him, where do you start with your offense in terms of making an adjustment? He said everywhere. We have to fix the run game, and we have to fix the pass game. He also told me in order to counter Patrick Mahomes, keeping him upright with this Philly pass rush, he said we can't be in these long yardage situations. Kevin quickly coming out of the locker room. KC looking very matter-of-fact, business-like.
Yeah, it feels like they've got to score in this first drive. And so Aaron asked Coach Reid, Tom, but if you were down there, where would you start to try and get some semblance of offense here?
Yeah, you're looking to gain some sort of confidence in what you're doing. There's no 24-point touchdown. You've got to just inch your way back and gain some confidence in something. It could start with the drive that just passes the 50-yard line. But it can't be, we're going to just turn this into a one-dimensional pass-a-thon. You're going to have no chance against this really ferocious pass rush that the Eagles displayed in the first half.
Yeah, think about this. The Chiefs had one first down. It was their first offensive play of the game. 11 yards to Juju Smith-Schuster. Since then, it's been nothing. The reality is the Chiefs' defense isn't playing poorly. Saquon Barkley has 12 carries for only 31 yards. And if you told them that at the beginning, you said, great, we're in great shape. But instead, it's 21-0 Eagles. And the Chiefs get it first, and they will look to get some kind of spark going. Travis Kelce does not have a catch in the first half.
I think in a lot of ways, KB, I would love to see them pretend like the game is 3-0. And rather than we're down 24-0, let's go down and execute one drive, see if we can gain a little bit of momentum. Our D's playing good. It's a very important drive for Kansas City to start the half.
And they'll start this one from the 30s. We go downstairs to Tom.
Talking to Nick Sirianni, Kevin, coming out at halftime, he said he was most pleased about the fact that his team was capitalizing on the turnovers they created and the pressure they're getting on Patrick Mahomes. But he was clear. They had been up 10 2 years ago, squandered the lead to this particular team. He said no one's better at adjustments than Andy Reid. We expect more exotics. We need to finish. It's a second game. We need to treat it as if it's 0-0.
There's Pacheco on the run game, trying to get that going. And look, I don't think there's anyone in the world who's doubting Patrick Mahomes. They've done it so many times, as Tom pointed out. They've been down 10 points in every one of their Super Bowl wins that Mahomes has been at the helm for.
And I do like this attempt to run the ball to Pacheco and then get right on the ball try to tire this defensive line down a little bit.
There's Worthy, who breaks a tackle. He's got great speed. He's got a first down. Their second of the game. Got through a tackle by Quinyon Mitchell. So already at least some positives.
Yeah. Get the ball downhill in the run game to Pacheco. Throw the ball quickly. Eliminate some of that pass rush. Then get right back on the ball. The other positive about getting on the ball with this tempo is you can maybe gain an extra possession or two in the game.
Holmes looking around. Pressure again. Holmes dropped again. Fourth sack of the game for Philadelphia. It's Jordan Davis that time.
Jordan Davis just rushing over Caliendo, and Patrick getting a little uncomfortable in the pocket. Trying to escape the middle, up the middle, nothing there.
You think you just saw Vic Fangio, right? 66 years old, first year defensive coordinator for the Eagles, second time ever here. Got a starter's career with the Philadelphia Stars of the USFL, hometown guy. Pitching the shutout so far. Holmes pressured again. Sack number 5. It's Josh Sweat again, who's got 2.5 for the game.
Josh Sweat just over here on the right. Over the top of Jawan Taylor. Gets chipped. Folds back inside as Mahomes tries to step up into the pocket. Man, Patrick's just trying to buy a little bit of time, but it's a meeting at the quarterback. Puts him in a third and very long. Going to be important for Patrick to make a good decision with the football right here.
Third and 17. Mahomes. No one's open. Sweat chasing him again. Mahomes is still on his feet. Look at this run by Mahomes. He's going to come up well short. That was a great effort. And again, pressure from this pass rush. And a fourth and long. Here comes the punt team. Tom, when you were with Tampa and played these Chiefs, the defense pressured Mahomes 41% of the time. First half today, 47% pressure rate, and now 2 more sacks.
Yeah, anytime you go against a great quarterback, you really count on your defensive line to disrupt him in the passing game and not give him the time he needs down the field. It's the way this game has gone for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense.
Punt is sky high. Eugene will let it go. It goes into the end zone, and the Eagles will take over on their 20. The Philadelphia's D picks up right where they left off, and Mahomes and the Chiefs just looking for answers. So far, they've got none.
I didn't use Agent Force, the powerful AI from Salesforce, so an AI agent didn't see the fastest route to my gate, which has changed.
I'll tell the pilot to hold the plane.
They got an app for that. Agent Force helps Heathrow create a first-class experience. Agent Force. It's what AI was meant to be.
Nate, we need to talk about your finances.
My finances are fine. With Dash Pass, I saved $6 on my grocery order, so I cloned myself. Albuquerque. $0 delivery fees on dog toys. I got me an opera singer that sings me compliments. She's so nice. Dash Pass savings equals. Oh yeah, ballers.
You need to stop spending.
You're not listening. I'm saving.
Hey, Meta, what is this artwork?
Comedian by Mauricio Catalan worth $6.2 million.
What? That's a $6.2 million banana. Are you kidding? We need to find you another banana. Bananas.
Gentlemen,
What a price you have.
who eats art?
I think you're supposed to say, hey, Meta.
Like, hey, Meta, who eats art? And then Meta would say,
Chris Pratt.
Hey, Meta, call my lawyer.
I hate you because I don't understand you. Because I need someone to blame. Because I'm just following others. Because I'm just angry. I hate you because I think you hate me. Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
The colors all around me, so pretty in the sky. Also on the face of people going by. And I think to seal. What a wonderful world. When two great things combine, it's a wonderful world. Nerds Gummy Clusters. Unleash your senses.
Sometimes you need to get away from the ball. Maybe we call a timeout.
Let's get Waterworld. Let's Waterworld.
Back to the game. Yellowstone's Yosemite with Kevin Costner streaming now on Fox Nation.
Well, the Super Bowl is truly a global event. More fan viewing parties and time zones around the world each year. From the Chiefs in Monterrey, Mexico, and the Eagles in Accra, Ghana, to cities that will host NFL games over the next 2 seasons, whether staying up late or tuning in early Monday morning. It's awesome to see the growth of passionate NFL fans globally. Here's how it's changed, right? You talk about the AFL NFL Championship, 67, there was one country that was the audience. Now it's 195 countries, and the ad time's a little bit more, too. 40,000, 8 million, so a couple bucks.
That's it. 8 million for that. Got to save a lot of pennies for that.
Yeah. So the Eagles defense gets that early stop. Now back to the offense, up 24-0. Saquon Barkley, the run game, is having a hard time getting going. They're going to throw. Hurts will throw a screen to Barkley. Gets it right on the edge. And Barkley up to the 25. And it's interesting. He's done so much this year, but you've got to think that's an area of his game that's kind of untapped.
Absolutely. Him in the passing game, he's got great hands. And the good thing about him is when he's in space, he does a great job making people miss. Today, we haven't seen that as much. And the reason being is this Kansas City defense has been all over him. They're making sure he's not a factor. I do like the way Kellen Moore started to have a very low-risk play. Gain 4 yards. Do whatever you want here on 2nd and 6.
Give him the carry. But again, there's just not much there. Played so well by the Chiefs. As Anna was there. Give him a yard. Well, this really was a season for the age of Saquon Barkley. His first year in Philadelphia. He had 14 100-yard games. That's the most in NFL history. And then you look around, most single-season yards all time. He's over that now, 32 yards. That's the playoffs and the regular season. He just topped Terrell Davis. And this is the home run threat you talk about, Tom. 7 60-yard-plus touchdowns. That's the most ever. Today, though, 17 touches, just 39 yards. Did an amazing job to quiet him down. 3rd and 5. Let's come. Hurts in trouble. Senses that he's going to run for a first down. And a lot more. Hurts sliding out across the 40. And 6 cents kicked in there as he was about to be hit. He turned it into a 16-yard run.
And this element to his game, when they cover well in the secondary and he feels any space, he takes that, and there's nobody going to catch him. Bolton's trying to track him down. Chanel's trying to track him down. He knows what he needs for a first down in situations like that and does a good job of getting down and protecting himself.
That's a throw on the fake. Here comes some pressure now. He's got competition. Devontae Smith, who's got it. And he's going to be a little short of a first down as Reed there on the tackle. Hurts has looked poised tonight. That's the word that I would use. What do you think?
He's throwing for a very high percentage completion, 13 to 17, 133 yards, but making very good decisions outside of the one turnover where he was pressured. And we saw him a lot in the year, KB, you and I. Took great care of the football. He's going to need to continue to do that here in the second half.
Barkley up the middle. Barkley finally breaks one. He's got a first down inside the 45. He goes his longest of the day.
Yeah, one aspect of Barkley's game is he's getting more rushing yards than any other back in the second half of games. And yes, that's Saquon, his ability to continue to run hard, but we referenced earlier in the game the size and power of the Eagles' offensive line, and they are just wearing and can continue to wear down a defensive front as they possess the ball for almost 23 minutes today.
Barkley gets the pitch. This is their favorite play. Try to look for that seam, get to the 40. He told us he loves that play. They had a couple home runs on that, but again, well played by the Chiefs. As Kellen Moore dialing up all these runs. I mean, they ran it 56% of the time, which was the most in the NFL this year.
For good reason, and Kellen Moore determined after the bye week, guys, we got to cut down on our volume of pass plays. The strength of our game is running. Let's cut down on the pass plays, develop more run plays, and that offense has just blossomed ever since.
Chiefs show blitz. They come with it. Hurts sends his again. Big C. Jalen Hurts down to 25. Well, that's his answer to the NOLA blitz. Just running right up the gut.
Wow. And that's one difficult answer that Coach Spax doesn't have. Matched up here and just Hurts in the middle of the pocket. Takes a look downfield, doesn't have much. And then the acceleration to get through the line of scrimmage. It's a tough answer for Coach Spagnolo.
Hurts looking deep. Out there. Now to the floor. Up for Barkley. Hangs on. Falling backwards down to the floor.
Hurts just gets out of the pocket with clear vision. And a little bobble from Saquon. And I never minded a bobble or two for a back. It's not necessarily their specialty. So as long as they came down with it, I was cool with it. Expect Saquon to get the ball. It's what they've done a lot this season in the red area.
Look at him, he gets tackled immediately by Shamari Connor. So good as a box safety. I don't think you could ask more of the Chiefs defense the way they played the run.
They have done a great job. I thought we got that sense when we talked to them this week that they were not going to give up this massive volume of yards to Saquon. But on the other hand, he's thrown for 155 yards, Jalen Hurts, and he's rushed for 55 at this point. So Jalen Hurts has done a great job, as he did a few years ago against them, being able to throw the ball accurately to his guys down the field.
That clock winding down. It looks like he's going to call a timeout there first. So the Eagles will talk it over. 1 week from tonight, the Great American Race takes center stage as NASCAR's greatest drivers battle in the biggest race of the year. The Daytona 500, where champions become legends. Next Sunday at 2:30 Eastern, only on Fox. With that, here he is, Chase Elliott. Cup Series champion, has been NASCAR's most popular driver for 7 straight years. I think he's a Falcons fan, so his favorite team not playing today, but his conference is winning. 24-0 Eagles as they got it at the 7-yard line. And now, crazy to say in the third quarter, but the time is a real factor here. There's only 6 minutes left in this quarter.
Absolutely. 6 minutes left. 24-0. Possessions are going to be very limited for the Chiefs at this point. It's a big stop that this Chiefs defense needs to make here.
Second and goal. Barkley gets it. And well played. Justin Reed up from the safety spot. They've had all kinds of help from that secondary. Third and goal.
And there's just absolutely no space.
Oh boy, that's Chris Jones. Their best.
Yeah, he did a great job right there on that play, getting into the backfield. Yeah, these knee braces get caught up from time to time, but they can't afford to lose him.
No. So they check on Jones, see if that knee's okay. Here the third, Eagles up and threatening again.
If I was far around free, I want to be just me. If I was straight on tall and green, I want to shake me my knees. If you were a river, the mountains tall, the road, the water would be. If you were going right on the snow, just as long as you rode me when the cold winds blow. If you were awake, I'd be a nod. If you were a sea, well, I'd be a part. If you were a floor, I'd want to be a rug. And if you were a kiss, I know I'd be a hit it like, get it high.
miss me?
We were all looking for some place to call home. But first you need a place to look for a place to call home. And that's homes.com because it's the best.
I told you, you cannot legally say homes.com is the best.
What if she says it as Morgan Freeman? Homes.com. I can get this. Whole.com.
No.
Well, how can we not say it if that's our new name? Homes.com is the best.com.
This is Taco Bell's celebration of its fans. Behold, a bunch of randos, not famous people.
Wait, what?
Sorry, big guy.
But I'm Doja.
Yeah, but celebs don't make Taco Bell Taco Bell. Fans do.
But I am a fan.
This is so our non-famous fans can take screenshots for their moms.
How about now?
Yeah, no.
Taco 2.
Robert LeBron, this isn't for you. It's for you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you.
It's all for you. Still think I should have been in it.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any of the use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Tonight's game on Fox is sponsored by Jeep. There's only one.
Concern for Chris Jones was their best player on defense, 3-time All-Pro, and let's go back and see what we can see here. It's kind of non-contact.
Yeah, he's got the knee brace on, not quite sure what happens.
So we're out of there right now, Tom. 3rd and goal for the Eagles. Big play. Oops. Looking around, can't find anyone. No one's open. Hurts going to try one in there. It's caught, he's out of bounds as Devontae Smith was out of play, and so they'll send on the field goal unit with Jake Elliott.
Still a very successful drive if you're Philly to drive the ball down the field, get a few sparks in the run game there from Saquon, some great scrambles from Hurts, and this gives him an opportunity to go up 4 scores, which is huge with 5 minutes and 22 seconds left in the game.
No doubt.
Excuse me, in the 3rd quarter.
So it's Elliott from 24 yards out. With the flag obviously on the play. Who moved?
All start, snap infraction by the offense, number 49. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
So that's on the Eagles. It's on Rick Lovato, the veteran snapper. So they'll move it back and try from 29 yards.
Those long snappers can get a little crafty. I had a great one, Lonnie Paxton, when we initially started to try to jump that snap count a little bit to get the defensive line to jump. And it worked for a long time until Mike Pereira over there started cracking down on us. Wasn't very happy about that.
Snap, Elliott drills it right through. 27-0. Eagles on top. Here with 5:18 to go in the 3rd.
A beluga whale has the IQ of a human genius.
Hey, Richard. Got your phone.
Did you say my name?
Yes, I said me because I'm a genius. Were you not paying attention, man?
Can I get my phone back?
Want to know what else is genius? Finding the right credit card with NerdWallet. They do the research so you don't have to. Pretty cool, huh?
Wait, you use credit cards?
We don't, Richard. But you do. Nerds.
Yeah, that's the food.
Hey,
what happened to Fast Life? Not today. What? Are y'all kidding me? This is going to be the last movie.
He was born to love. That's what everybody said. And what gave them that impression was his fleshy cowboy head. Fleshy cowboy head.
I'll go 'cause I
You don't go fishing tomorrow?
I got a colonoscopy tomorrow.
Fellas, I accidentally threw a lane party.
Okay, Ted.
They're on their way.
They're here. You call this a party?
Cul-de-sac party.
Launch. These beers are a metaphor for an invitation.
Is that our leaf blower?
Party at the sack.
You are cordially invited to the end of the cul-de-sac.
This is incredible.
Your mower smokes meat?
Oh, a smoker cuts grass.
Hell yeah.
I spent most of my money on this.
You rigged?
Fully custom.
How many Bud Lights can you fit in that puppy?
As many Bud Lights as it takes.
It's a lot of Bud Lights.
It's cul-de-sac. Popping.
Bill, get off the boat. The HOA's already breathing down my neck.
Tonight's game on Fox is sponsored by Bud Light and the Big Men on Cul-de-sac.
Holy shit.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 59 here at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. All Eagles 27-0. Skycam coverage provided by Bud Light here tonight. And taking valuable time off the clock. Here's the story of the game. Patrick Mahomes has been pressured on 52% of his dropbacks. He's been sacked a career high 5 times, and the Eagles haven't blitzed once in the game.
That's basically maybe to have that type of pressure on Patrick Mahomes without having to send an extra rusher, which has allowed them to play very well on the back end of their defense and force Patrick to hold the ball.
Time for tonight's Next Gen Stats powered by AWS. So the pressure, obviously a big story of this game, and then Patrick Mahomes, under pressure, hasn't done much.
I think this is the story. There's sweat on the first one. Nolan Smith tracking him down, forcing the air and throw. You get everyone meeting at the quarterback. You see Patrick just trying to move up into the pocket to buy a little bit of time, but nothing there as he moves up into the pocket.
Sunday roll Mahomes looking around. On the run, has a completion and a first down. That's a good start as DeAndre Hopkins has his first catch, first time in the Super Bowl for Hopkins in his 12th year.
And that's what you want to see a little bit more of. Make Patrick a little bit of a moving target rather than lining up right behind the center.
He'll snap and he'll get it off on the handoff to Hunt. It turns into a nice game.
Rather than him line up behind center and that D-line note, that kind of right, they can head right to the middle of that pocket. You get him out a little bit onto the right edge of where the numbers are, move him a little bit to the left, could buy him a little bit more time.
It's amazing the run game today, and obviously they're down big right now, but they've run it 6 times. And the reality is they haven't had a whole lot of plays. Pressure again, and Mahomes his face, steps away somehow. Penalty flag, go back behind the line. Mahomes dancing around. Still on his feet, Mahomes and a first down. Let it out, the ball comes out. And they stay with it through the Chiefs, but now we'll see the penalty.
I think it's coming back with a holding, but man, do I love Patrick's level of competitiveness. He doesn't know there's a holding.
Offense number 74. Penalty 10 yards from the previous spot. To be taken down.
They get it on Juwan Taylor on Brandon Graham. Just kind of bear hugs him, but as Patrick escapes, he's just holding on to that ball, doing everything he can to allow his guys down the field to get open. They're struggling to get down there. But Patrick is not going to flinch. If there's one thing I know about his competitiveness, he is not going to flinch in these situations.
He's going to run it too high, and that goes nowhere. Sweat again, who's had a monster game. 2.5 sacks for him. He's been in on multiple tackles. That's his 6th.
Yeah, big 3rd and 12 here. See if they can buy enough time to let Patrick survey the field. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. They can't afford to punt much more.
Mahomes right over the middle, wide open to the first completion at Kelsey, but he's short of the first down.
And they gotta go. Limited possessions. In a situation where you're at 4th and 4, They don't get it. Gives Eagles great field position here. Just a little bit of time left in the third quarter. If they're not open initially, Patrick's going to do everything he can to buy some time to see if his guys can uncover. Again, if he's probably looking at Kelsey as his first read.
Mahomes, far side of the field. There's that Maddox, and the Eagles take over. They went for Hopkins of soccer to the outside, and it's been all Philly. This Fangio-led defense dominating Mahomes and the Chiefs. They get it back on 27.
Obesity is America's deadliest epidemic.
This is America.
74% of us are overweight, and obesity leads to 500,000 deaths each year. Might just have to stop eating, Jimmy. Something's broken. It's not our bodies. It's the system. Welcome to Weight Loss in America. A $160 billion industry feeds on our failure. They're medications that work, but they're priced for profits, not patients.
This is America.
This system wasn't built to help us. It was built to keep us sick and stuck. But not anymore. Hims & Hers offers life-changing weight loss medications. They're affordable, doctor-trusted, and formulated in the USA. You get a treatment plan designed by a doctor to fit your body, goals, and lifestyle. You deserve to feel great in your life. This is the future of healthcare. This is Hims & Hers. Join us in the fight for a healthier America.
Right this second, at some diner somewhere, I'll have someone really wants a soda. And they're not alone. Because somewhere else, there's a bunch of other someones that are also thinking about soda. Like her.
Hello? Are you okay?
I'm thinking. See? But soda feels like a lot of sugar right now. And these other drinks, too much buzz, no flavor. What if there were a better soda?
Hurry up!
Hey, yo.
Hi. Bestie.
Yeah, I'm gonna freak out. It's a drive-through, not a confession booth. Show up a poppy, please.
Stop spiraling. Get a coffee. Get a coffee.
Get a poppy.
Don't mind if I do.
Pizza?
Hello, Poppy. Oh, yes. What a lineup. Okay. I mean, a soda with 5 grams of sugar.
It's good, right?
It is good. I'm terrified.
12 amateur survivalists compete in the extreme wilderness.
I don't understand this.
But their fate is out of their hands.
Oh, we can hear him.
For $250,000, do you push your family to win? Or push the button to extract?
There's anything that y'all can send me today.
Taking things from the other people makes us a stronger team.
We're gonna go. Type the button.
I'm not hitting the button.
Press the button.
Extracted. Series premiere tomorrow on Fox.
They got Watson on the motion. It softens up the coverage on Hopkins to run the quick out. And Patrick likes it, and I do think the pressure that they've gotten on Patrick, he doesn't think that he's got all the time in the world. He doesn't have the laces. That ball is a smidge behind Hopkins, and Avonte Maddox, who was basically benched this season for Cooper DeJean, comes in and makes a huge play for this defense in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, DeJean had just gone off. They were checking his lower leg area, and Maddox comes in and makes a huge play. Now the Eagles get it back. We're going to run some clock, or maybe slow the dagger. Hurts going deep for it all. Devontae Smith. He has got it. Touchdown. Wow. Forget run the clock, but that's the dagger.
Unbelievable, the play action fake. And Hurts just drops an absolute dime to Devontae Smith. Everyone thinks Saquon's getting the ball. Hurts again has all the time in the world, and he makes the throw of his life on Jalen Watson. Smith beats him. One of the unselfish receivers in the NFL with maybe what could be the dagger today for this Eagles offense and this Chiefs defense.
Wow. Everyone in the world thought they were going to run there, and Hurts unleashed that 46-yarder, and Devontae Smith yards in their Super Bowl matchup a couple years ago. Hauls that one in. He's got 69 yards and a touchdown today. And Steve Spagnuolo, not sure what to call right now.
I tell you, I certainly wasn't expecting a shot play at that point. I thought maybe they'd try to run 4 minutes off the clock, get into the fourth quarter. They had their own ideas about what they wanted to do. And so much of this comes down to great execution. When you have these plays, you know how meaningful they are. You're coming down, you put 5 months of football on the line, you played a tremendous season, and there they are, Brown, Smith celebrating. Look at Landon Dickerson come over. He's had such a great career for the Eagles. Devontae Smith, first-round pick out of Alabama, and he has absolutely delivered today.
And 3 total touchdowns in this Super Bowl for Jalen Hurts, who's played very well. This is stunning. 34-0 against the two-time defending champions. I'm going to take it on out, trying to make something happen. Remigio here. And across the 20. And tripped up across the 25. Got a penalty flag, too. Back around the 15. And so we'll sort that out as the Chiefs find themselves in a monstrous hole. They still haven't gotten past midfield on offense.
Yeah, incredible. I think they're 0 of 8 on 3rd down 2 today, Kevin. Nothing they have not been able to sustain much.
Illegal block in the back. Number 21 of the return team. Penalty is 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Kansas City's ball, 1st and 10.
Well, let's take a moment and recognize NFL Play 60 and Special Olympics athletes who play United Flag football here in Louisiana, which, by the way, became the 15th state to sanction girls high school football. NFL's been working all week to bring awareness about the importance of staying active. Visit NFL.com/play60. Learn more about how kids can stay active and healthy. Here's Mahomes. Loading it up. Gonna take a shot. Has Worthy open. He's Worthy a big play. And the first one for the Chiefs all day, and they're finally in Eagles territory.
One of the few times today Patrick has had time to survey the field, and the speedy Worthy, the first-round pick this season, gets behind the defense, and very few teams have gotten behind this defense. Great play for the Chiefs here.
50 yards, Mahomes. That pedal throws incomplete. Looking for Pacheco that time.
And if you're Patrick, you're just staying with your reads. You can't do anything inhuman. And we've seen him do a lot of things in his career that are a bit inhuman. Just continue to make good reads. I know it's a daunting task being down 34 points. But all you can do at quarterback at this point is read the coverage out, try to deliver a good ball. Understand you don't have a ton of time to deal. Just find an open guy.
There's Mahomes again. They call up the middle. He's going to take it. Really good play by Jalen Son. Looked like Mahomes had good room there. He's going to pick up 4.
Yeah, he thought he had a little bit of time as he stepped up. And Jalen Son, good job folding back underneath and redirecting, limiting that to a 4-yard gain. Again, 4-down territory for the Chiefs. So they don't need to pick it up all on this 3rd and 6. They got 2 downs to get this.
Dance around, thinking about Ryan, going around, little shuttle, oh beauty! Kelsey's got it for a first down. A shuttle behind him right on, and that'll keep the drive on going. Trying to get some tempo here.
Yeah, really good job there by Mahomes, extending the play. That's a little inhuman,
I would say. We get a whistle. I think they're trying to go fast, but they held it for the Eagles to sub. Now you hear Mahomes saying, we never substituted there. When the offense has a substitution, you have to allow the defense to do the same. So that breaks their momentum just a little bit. What's Mahomes feeling right now, frustration-wise? I mean, this guy's never been shut out through 3/4 of a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. It's certainly frustrating because he doesn't feel like he can drop back with any level of comfort and read things out the way he typically would. But Again, I just don't think he's a guy that blinks in these moments, and I don't care if you're down 34-0. There's a lot of pride at stake. You still want to go down here and deliver in the last 15 minutes of this game.
Pressure from Brandon Graham. Mahomes racing away from him. Fruits on the run across his body. It is cut off for the touchdown. Worthy. And the Chiefs are finally on the board.
Great job by Worthy securing the catch. Patrick with the throw 1 yard from the sideline. You got to stay on track all day with him. Worthy just getting into the defense. Gardner Johnson on the coverage. And a great job by Worthy coming back and making that catch.
Going to go for 2 here. Take as many points as they can get. Mahomes fires in, incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver. And the 2-point conversion is no good. See DeJean there. We saw him back in the game after he left momentarily. Last possession. So 34-6. You know, it's interesting when you talk about this game, and we were breaking it down last night, and the Chiefs have been so good. We told you in all these close games and comebacks and things. But you had said this Philly roster is explosive.
Yeah, they sure are. Certainly defensively, what they've limited Kansas City to on third down has been a story. The pass rush has been a story.
Yeah.
Just hard to get away from these guys. And they attack the football anytime the ball's in the air. Those 2 interceptions by Patrick really turned into 14 points. So there's a lot of football left. I would never say it's over with that Kansas City team and the championship pedigree that they have. If you're the Eagles, you got 15 minutes for one of the greatest celebrations in your life. If you take care of business, they can't lose focus for 1 second.
Yeah, the other thing is because it's still in the third quarter, you cannot attempt an onside kick. That was a new rule in the NFL this year. You can only do it in the fourth quarter and if you're losing. But right now, any thoughts of doing that? They can't. There's Will Shipley on the return. And up around the 30 where the Eagles will take possession with 29 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Well, a lot of stars in attendance here tonight. Kevin Hart, big Eagles fan. He's liking what he's seeing so far. Paul Rudd, longtime Chiefs fan, not thrilled, as you would imagine. Ed Hathaway's got the green on. So he's doing the Eagles chants, feeling it. Super Bowl brings out everyone supporting their team. And I'm curious, thinking about the Eagles' offensive approach, right? How do they handle things? We thought they would maybe be conservative and they threw a bomb the last time for a touchdown.
Sure. A lot like I think they've done all day. Just use that play action pass. Doing a great job protecting. Chris Jones is back in the game now. Run the ball to Saquon, see if Hurts can make some plays with his legs.
Saquon's got 4 yards on that carry, which shouldn't take us to the end of the third.
Kevin Hart's here?
Yeah.
How do the cameras find Kevin Hart?
Depends on the day, I guess.
Kevin, I love you. You took so many shots at me in May. I'm coming right back at you.
It's the roast revenge tour for Tom Brady. Hey, thank you to Lady Gaga for being such an emotional part of our pregame show. Here's our latest song, Abracadabra, for you. Jalen Hurts, 1 quarter.
Abracadabra, man. Abracadabra, ladies and gentlemen. Abracadabra, cadabra, cadabra, cannabinoids.
My reservations inside, or know what I like to eat, which is not that.
What's up, my brother?
Oh, hey, man!
We really needed this rain.
Right?
Oh, shit.
Angel Force helps restaurants.